Welcome to another episode on Character is Timeless. My name still remains Oby Udeze. Today we'll be discussing a wonderful topic, exaltation from the place of submission. The word exaltation can be said to be action of elevating someone in rank or power. For instance, the exaltation of Jesus to the Father's right hand. It is good to understand the power of submission. Those who humble themselves will be exalted. Jesus descended in death before ascending to glory. God will always exalt men who are humble from their place of submission. Many people want to use authority without submitting. Those who submit totally to the will of God will be exalted, just like Jesus did at Calvary, a place of submission, and he was exalted. One of the signs that one is humble is the ability to submit totally. A lot of people are finding it difficult to submit to little instruction. Those who find it difficult to submit have not really conquered themselves, and it will not be easy for such people to submit to the sovereign will of God. Jesus submitted totally to the will of God for him to be baptized by John at River Jordan. And that simple submission attracted great blessing for Jesus. There is always a blessing at the door of submission. Many people are not blessed because they have refused to be submissive. We should know that the blessing of God will always be for those who submit to divine instructions of God. There is need for us once in a while to pause to see if really we are submitting to the perfect will of God. Lifting is meant only for the humble. We are paused in the hands of God, who is our potter. It is very clear that we poor need the help of God, our potter. A lot of people fail the simple test of humanity. A lot of things make men fail in the test. It could be gift in a man, anointing, pride, wealth, etc. We should at all times remember that lifting is meant only for those who are humble. When we manifest pride, it makes God very skeptical about bringing men to a certain level of glory. The glory we get must not be bigger than us to avoid making us proud. Remember that in whatever you do in life, you are seen by both God and man, who will recommend and bless you. The all-seeing eye of God is seeing us in whatever we do in life. Therefore, we should not say it does not matter. Remember, God sees our heart, and man watches our character. The way God feels about you matters a lot, as well as the way other people feel about you, especially those who stand for you and those whom God will depend on to bless you. There is need to make effort to improve our character and make it valuable before God and man. The God of every man is in another man. So try and be humble before men to make them give you what they are instructed to give you. Many people under a man that God will depend on to bless them, acting against such man. I kept telling people who are close to me, if you are no longer comfortable around with who is your head, it's better to live peacefully with blessing than staying with curse. We need to tread with wisdom. Wisdom is a great virtue. In fact, it is a chief virtue to the wise. The wisdom of the wise is revealed through character. The importance of wisdom cannot be overlooked, as we know that wisdom does not make mistake. Those who seek it shall find it, but those who hate it will not be separated from fall and death. Our destiny is tied to wisdom. Every wise man must depend on wisdom to rule, reign, and decree justice. Wisdom can see, it has understanding, and it is prudent. Wisdom is the principal thing. Anyone who have it is highly favored. Those who have wisdom have ability to increase, Wisdom is a defense which protects the wise. What wisdom gives is more than silver and gold. Wisdom is precious. You need to wait on wisdom to understand it well and then benefit from it. Wisdom makes your character admirable, especially when you walk in it. Wisdom gives life and also protects such life. You need wisdom to take your future and establish your destinies with it. Wisdom gives eyes to those who have it, helping them to see the traps of the enemies and avoid it completely. Do you agree with me that the real purpose of man's life is fulfilled through wisdom? Wisdom gives men direction, makes them have access to the hidden secrets. In fact, wisdom tells you what to do per time. Wisdom makes you walk in excellence. There is no mistake in wisdom. You need to grow in the wisdom of your life because there is nothing called general wisdom. It is an individual thing. It is only life guided by the spirit of wisdom that will be profitable. The power to do the unusual is with wisdom. The extent we go in life is dependent on the power of wisdom. Great things are gotten through wisdom. It was through wisdom that Solomon built the beautiful temple for the Lord. It was also through wisdom that Aholiab and Bezaliah completed the craft work in the temple. Wisdom makes men liberal, humble, and quiet. Wisdom makes men patient and observe before acting. Thank you for watching. I will see you same time next week when I will be treating another wonderful topic titled Character is Timeless. I love you plenty. Bye.